How's it going, everybody? It's Dustin here, and today we've got two projects on the board. We've got the John Deere manure spreader. I have no idea how old it is. If I were to guess, I'd say 40s, 50s, probably late 40s, 50s. I don't know. I know a lot of the older ones had the spoke wheels, but it's new enough to have rubber tires, so because the even older ones had steel wheels, so it's not super old, but it's definitely at least 60 years old. So that's priority today. We want to see if we can get this thing to work. I have no idea. We got it at the auction. God knows, it looks like it hasn't been used in decades, so who knows. Then second thing is this mineral feeder. We're gonna get it fixed back up, get it put up for sale, and we only paid $1 for this, so we can't really go wrong with that. And I think we give $150 for the spreader, so I think both of them should be pretty good little projects that should make some money. But we'll just have to get them unloaded and dive into them and see what happens. Okay, we got the manure spreader unloaded. So the first thing that I'm gonna try and do is look it over. We got two handles here. I've never ran one of these, so I don't really know what's supposed to happen, but this rod here is moving that, which looks like it's engaging. Okay, so that rod engages this chain onto this sprocket, which turns these sprockets, which is the spinner. Okay, well, that stuff appears to be free. Well, that appears to be free, so we're going to take some WD and soak all this stuff down. Anything that's looks like it needs soaked down. I've got some chain lube that we'll spray on everything here in a little bit, but just to try and get some stuff soaking. Okay, let's see what this other one does. Okay, we got this one here. Moving this rod. moves this. Which is wired up. So do they have that wired up so you can move it, or what? We'll have to experiment with that one. Let's go ahead and soak this stuff down. We'll hit this with the grease gun. Looks like we got some joints in there. We'll squirt some WD on. I was hoping to find some kind of data plate or something. At least had a model number. It'd be nice to know what model this thing is. So maybe we'll come across it. There's a lot of crust on it, so it's probably on here somewhere. So, well, I'm gonna grab a grease gun and hit all these anywhere. I have no idea where all the grease certs are, but you can bet if there's something moving, there's gonna be a grease cert somewhere in that area. So we'll get it greased up. The one tire looks like it'll hold a little air, so we'll put a little bit of air in it. We ain't gonna put too much, I don't want it to blow up. This one's definitely out of the question. Out of grease. Well, I don't see any more grease certs. Doesn't mean anything, but I don't see any more. Got some chain and cable lube. We'll spray down the chains. Let them soak real good. The one in the bed, we'll try and hit it a little bit. I don't know. At least hit the roller back there. I better look underneath this. There might be some grease zerks underneath on these rollers, or there should be. I didn't think about that a while ago. Well, there's not. That's unusual. It's real unusual. Yeah. Well, oh well. So we did have one grease zert that wouldn't take grease, so we're going to pull it out and see what's going on. Might just need a new fitting. Trying to dig out, maybe there was a clog or something, so we'll try and get all that dug out. Okay, we'll see if that works now. There we go. All right. Well, to my knowledge, everything's greased and lubed up. Let's see if we can figure out this jack. At least that's what I think it is. I believe this will go down into that. I believe. We'll spray it all up. Okay. this, there's a notch. You can lock that in to keep it up. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Well, we got this thing lubed up. So these are really pretty simple. I've never messed with these at all, but I mean, there's not much to it, which is probably why these things have lasted 70 years. I mean, there's nothing today you're gonna get that's gonna last like this. But so we're all lubed up. We just need to put some air in the tires, but this one is shot, so it's not getting any air. I'm gonna squirt a little in this other one because it looks like it's got some in it, and we're gonna just try and pull it to see if it works. I found I can get a new tire here tomorrow for 175. So if this thing works and there's like not something busted that I don't see here, we'll get that new tire coming and put it on. But for now, we're going to squirt some in this. I'm just going to put a little bit to get it up. I don't want to try and blow it up or nothing. So I think we can get away with 10 or 15 pounds. This is a really unusual jack setup, but I guess it works. It's got a little lock for that right there. So, well, we're gonna just try and pull it forward maybe a few feet, see if anything happens. Nothing should happen right now because this is wired up, and I think that's what actually turns the chains in there. So I just want to see if the wheels are free to move. So we'll start with that. Okay, that went good. So we're going to unhook this wire, which should do something here. Okay. All right. Now then this handle, maybe down, maybe down with both of them. Why don't we try down with both of them and see what happens. Somebody's gonna have to educate me. So is this chain supposed to move really slow? It's like that ratchets and then moves it or something. I don't know. Like I said, I've never messed with these, but which I guess you would want this to move really slow, otherwise you would just clog up the tail there. So I guess that's right. But if you didn't hear, we blew the other tire. That didn't last long. Yeah, blew the other tire if you didn't hear the pop. But it works. That's the kicker of the deal. It works. So I think we can probably put 2 new tires on it and really get some good money for it, because I mean, these things are ridiculous. I don't see why it wouldn't be a problem to sell this one, especially in the spring. But, well, Guess we'll try and take the tires off. That ought to be fun. Okay, we got 2 new tires and 2 tubes ordered. And I did a little interweb search and I found where you get the model number, and it's a Model H Series 47. It's hard to see, but this spreader was made between 1939 and 1951. So at the oldest it's 85 years old, and at the newest it's what, 73? So between 73 and 85 years old, I think this thing's in pretty good shape. So, but got the tires ordered, like I said. So we're going to pull these things off. God knows what this is going to turn into, because there's no telling what decade these were off last. There's no way. I sure didn't think in a million years it would come off easy. The thing, the good Lord. Wow. I don't know, but I bet the tire shop has fun getting them tires off. Well, here it is in all its glory. New tires. This thing's ready to work. This side must not have, this thing was in a shed or something from the pictures that were on the auction. So this side must have been away from the sun or something, because it's in a lot better shape. But, well, not bad for almost 80 years old, or it could be 80 years old. I think it said 1939 to 1951. You can dang well bet they're not making anything that's going to last that long today. So we're going to grab the skid steer, and I got a compost pile. We're going to throw a few buckets in it and see what happens. Now, that thing works flawless. Now, okay, that thing, is it just me or does that thing work flawless? I've never used one of these before, but I don't know. Now that I got it fixed, I don't know if I want to sell the thing. It's pretty cool. If I had time, I'd sand it all down and give it a nice paint job, but I mean, in all reality, it's spread poop, so don't really need to look pretty. But that thing works great. 80 years old. I mean, it's insane. It's insane the level of quality that has gone away in everything. Absolutely everything. But that's neither here nor there. We all can get on the same soapbox with that, so we don't need to continue on it. But I don't know. That's just cool to me. So we paid 150 bucks for it. I probably got $10 worth of grease and spray. And let's see here. What did the tires cost? Two $750 20 tri-rib, $336. Two tubes, $49.34. Two mount dismount. Total $457.62. So let's just say 460 and 160. So 620 bucks. I'm in this thing. I think I have hit a home run on this one. I mean, literally put two tires on and grease and spray it down is all we've done. Knock on wood. But super pumped, and I honestly don't know why this wouldn't run another 30-40 years. No more than these things get used, this will last somebody another lifetime. And you just can't say that about stuff built now. So this has probably lived through 2 or 3 generations of farmers and can easily service 2 more generations, if not more, depending on how well someone took care of it. So, well, thanks for watching today's video. I had a blast working on this thing. I think it's kind of cool showing you guys the other side of the auction, like what I actually do with the stuff when I do get it home. So that's the idea behind it. Got a lot more. Got another auction video coming this week, and a lot more repair videos. So it's getting close to springtime, and this does not look like an agritourism farm right now. So we've got a ton of work to do around here, and got to get started on it before it gets to be too hot and then it's just miserable. So we've got a lot of good content coming, and hope everyone enjoys and have a great day, and we'll catch you on the next video.